Hello everyone, welcome back to my challenge channel. That's the thing. I am going to use some Acre polish. I got this from Amazon and it comes in a set of 5. This one has got 2 yellows, 2 kind of turquoisey, greeny colours and a white. And I decided to call this kind of my Kill Bill style set. I generally change the names by the time they get uploaded because obviously, you know, it's more reference to what it is. But I have little nicknames for some of my videos. So this one is my Kill Bill set. I really wanted to do a yellow and black set, but I didn't want a bumblebee because that's generally where everybody goes with it. So I wanted something it's not totally Kill Bill. It's not. But it's that kind of, more of that kind of theme. So I'm going to do 3 of the nails yellow and I'm going to do 1 black. I'm using the Neo Nails Urban Graffiti Black today, which is super pigmented and you just thin coats. It is not forgiving whatsoever, so please make sure you do it nice and thin, otherwise it will all bubble up and you will be very unhappy. I know, because I've done it a lot of times. I'm going to pop that in the lamp to cure them and then I'll give them another coat. So now I'm going to come in. This is some black striping tape and I got this from AliExpress, I think, but you can pick it up from eBay or anywhere. So originally I was going to do this as hand painting and I thought, do you know what? No. I was going to do it, you know, where you paint on the chevrons at the bottom. I was thinking about, do I put a smile line on there? And yeah, then I decided, no, I want to use some striping tape. This was a little bit trickier than I had anticipated. But we did get there in the end. So the black nail is just going to stay black. Because it's just an accent nail. Then the index finger and the pinky are both going to have the striping chevron, which is kind of what I'm going for. It's really hard when you've got to hold the tip and you've got to try and hold the striping tape. You kind of run out of hands. And the magnetic, I mean, this is where I miss the little crystal one I had, where they were like single magnetic bases. Because they are a lot easier actually to use than this big one is. I do need a new one. But, you know, it shall have to wait. So I'm just going to keep fiddling with this until I get it where I want it. I'm trying to remember if I used matte top coat or gloss for this one. I don't know. I've been a little bit lax in doing my voiceovers. Again, I have spurts where all of a sudden I do a load of videos and then I'm like, yeah, you know, I've done loads of videos, and then I have that realisation going, Shona, you haven't actually edited or voiced over any of those videos and time is running out. Oopsies. I really should voice over my videos as and when I do them, because I get to some of them and I'm just like, I haven't got a clue what I did. I have no clue. I have slept since then. I have had gin. I haven't got a Scooby what I was doing that day. Thankfully for most of this set, I do know. I do know what it's doing. It's not a complicated set. It's just something a little bit different. And as we know, and thank you to lovely Laura, who always comments on the fact, you never know what you're going to get, Shona. No, you don't. I generally don't know what you're going to get either. I just sit there and I play and I see what takes my fancy. This design had a couple of different versions of it and I didn't actually know what I was going to go with until I sat there and started doing it. Some of the designs, I did one that went up on Wednesday, which there was bits in it that going, I wish I hadn't done that. But you know, that's the whole fun is you try and you experiment and you see what happens and see how it turns out. And sometimes they don't turn out the way you want them to, but that's fine because you've given it a try. And then, you know, for the next time you do it, what you actually want to do and how you want to do it differently. I love seeing on like Facebook, it will show a design I did like 2 years ago, and I just look at it and go, oh, what were you smoking that day to think that that was a good combination? Yeah, no, some of them have been. I'm just like, ooh, really? But then I look at them, and I even remember at the time I did them, I was so excited about the set. It was something so wacky and so different that, yeah, a couple of years on, I'm going, okay, well, do you know what? There are some bits of that are nice. I could tweak that. I could redo it a different way. And some of them, actually, it's just purely the fact that, my technique wasn't as good back then. And, I'm looking at the shape of some of these nails and just going, that's a slab of cheese right there. Yeah, because they're just so thick and they're just bulky, and the shape, they're just off, and but at the time you were so proud of that set, and you're like, hey, look at my set, and you just then you look back and go, ooh. Oh, right, this middle nail I am going to use, it's like a pre-done little rose with a gem in it. And I'm trying to think where I got that from. I think it was Nails, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It was they were random. I don't know where I got them from. I got them in purple as well. I'm going to cough. Apologise. Ooh. And yeah, the same with the caviar beads. I just got like a batch of caviar beads off eBay. They're not brilliant. They're not wonderful, but they did the job. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just stick that one in the middle with the chi gel and just tidy it up a little bit. Then I'm going to come in with a top coat for the caviar beads, and then I do top coat over the top of those as well when we come to the end, because you always need to seal in caviar beads. So you don't ever top coat over gems, but you do top coat over caviar beads, because you need to make sure that they are really well protected, because they will lose their colour. Now, these caviar beads are fine if you're using them with gel. Just don't put them anywhere near acrylics. The colour will just come off them really, really quickly. I've had some that haven't even worked in gel, because the minute something touches them, they just go, yeah. That's kind of that's what I imagine them do. Like you just see like a wilted leaf, and it's just going, yeah. I like to give them, little voices, little expressions. Oh, right. So I'm just cleaning up there. I've just got a bit of the isopropyl alcohol. Hey, I actually said it right that time. Oh, go me. I think it's because I wasn't thinking about it. Don't overthink it, Shona, and the words will form themselves. Shame I can't use the basic words. Right, I'm going to cure that in the lamp so I don't end up knocking it. Now, at the time, I wasn't planning on putting caviar beads round the side of that. If I had thought about doing that, I wouldn't have cured it yet. I would have put the caviar beads around it and then cured it, because it would have made that a little bit easier. But hey. So whilst that's in the lamp, I'm just going to clean up some of my tools and just get ready for the caviar bead stage. This brush that I'm using, that was actually from Nailchemy, and it's a double-ended brush. So it's got like a slanty brush one end, and it's got a thin, almost like liner brush, but it's a short liner brush on the other end. I don't actually generally use it for anything other than doing little cleany bits or putting caviar beads or, stuff like that on. I don't know why, actually. It's so easy to spot it in my I've got on my desk a cup which my son made me, one of his hand painted ones that I use to put all my brushes in. And this one is just really easy to spot. So it's just the first one my hand automatically goes to get. Right, I'm going to top coat those other nails whilst I'm doing the Caviar beads. And I can't remember if I've gone matte or... Because I do love black matte. I really, really love it. It is... Oh, it's just lush. I loves it. I loves it. Yeah, I'm going a little bit weird now. I'm hungry. I can smell the bacon cooking downstairs. Like, bacon. Yum, 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 yum. I'm like, no, voiceover first, then bacon. And I'm like going, Shona, would you stop faffing? Would you just get through this? I want my bacon. I think I got some fluff or something on this now. Yeah, I have. I've got some fluff, I think. I think I'm about to wipe it off. I am. There you go. Hey, look, I remember what I was doing. A bit of isopropyl is not going to affect the striping tape, so don't worry about that. But yeah, all of a sudden I just got dust or fluff from somewhere, and I'm like going, where? Where did that come from? I swear this stuff just blows in on the air and it just lands wherever I don't want it to land. Right, I'm going to retop coat that, and then I'm going to whack them in the lamp whilst I do the caviar bead part. Ta-da! Right, so now I'm just going to draw on where I want the beads to go, and then I'm just going to pop them on. So I'm just going to let you watch this part because there really is nothing to say about it other than the fact that I'm about to put caviar beads and I've already done it. And as much as I love you all, I really, really want my bacon now. So I'm going to let you watch this. And I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, despite the fact I have a stronger love of bacon. And I'll see you all in the next one.